Hi folks, welcome back to Visits with SoxyNana Alice. I'm Alice, your yarn host today, and I'd love to welcome you back down here in the craft room in very sunny, warm Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Pour yourself a little something from a little orange teapot and let's get into a nitty crafty crochet podcast today. I'm sorry, I have finished my coffee because this is the second time I'm doing this. I did a complete video, no sound. I had misplugged in my microphone or whatever, and it didn't pick up any of my voice. And a lot of you would be saying, oh, well, that's good. Okay. So I'm not sure if this is going to go the way I want it to because I have never had to redo an entire podcast. So let's give it a shot. Now I've got my mic's working, the video's going. Excellent. So welcome back to all of my subscribers, all of my viewers. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I have had so many new subscribers. I'm so happy you're here to join me. There is so many people out there doing podcasts. I'm pretty sure that, you've got a whole list of people that you watch as well. And let's share them. If you want to drop a link below or someone give a shout out below in the comments of somebody that I haven't ever mentioned on my show, by all means, please let's share and get started on some crafty stuff today. I have a couple of FOs and I have a couple of whips, and everything else is sitting out at my trailer because I've already been out there twice. And I'll be going back out there. Today is Monday, but when you see this will be Tuesday. Today is Victoria Day in Winnipeg. Just a little bit about myself before I get started for all you newbies. I am a crafter. I am retired. I live in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, in the center of Canada, and with my partner Walter of 13 years and my little dog, rescue dog Chewy, who you will see from time to time, especially on the Second Cup Diaries. I do the Second Cup Diaries daily lately, and I'm going to continue doing that for the summer because I'm heading out to the trailer in Pinawa, Manitoba to spend the summer. And we have a trailer out there, and yeah, there's no fancy beaches or anything, but it's a beautiful little trailer park for 55 plus, and I enjoy all the nature and all of the wildlife that's out there, and I will be filming that for your viewing pleasure. So let's get started. I've been doing the Second Cup Diaries for so long. I'm not quite sure how much I've already, you guys that watch, thank you so much for commenting and coming along that journey with me. But yeah, I have some finished objects. I see I put them back here already because I've already done this video once. But I'll bring them forward here so you can see them. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The first ones, I'm not sure if I showed you noodles on my last podcast, on your last visit here. But yeah, this is Noodles by Sarah Shira. She is from Manitoba, as a matter of fact, which is absolutely lovely. And so I'm pretty sure she doesn't watch my show, but if she does, hi, Sarah. And this is the second one I made. This was for my daughter, Cheryl. I'm giving this to her to put on her desk at work. And this one I'm giving to my other daughter for her place because she likes gnomes too. And this one's a garden gnome. It's a garden gnome, and it's got pockets on its beard. I put the pockets on it. This was an extra. You can mix and match in the book. I don't have the book here right now, but I did borrow it from our public library. And yeah, that was, I didn't want to buy it because, if it's in the library, why not just borrow it? And I did this little guy. He's so cute. I like the arms on this one. This one's all right, but this one I wanted it to stay down. I weighted them with river rock. I put a few river rocks in here, small ones, and then covered it with the stuffing and threw it back in. All my toys that I make, I stuff with pillows. Those blue whale pillows at Walmart that you can buy, they're very inexpensive. They're like $4 a pillow. And yeah, it makes a lot of stuffing because it's hypoallergenic. And I mean, if you can give a kid a pillow, then you can give a kid a stuffy filled with that stuffing. So I wonder if that'll be my screenshot. I don't know, but I've got one more FO. I'm out with my girlfriend. We went swimming, and she starts singing this song. in her car. I mean, you know how you get those earwigs and you have to sing? It's like, my button, my four groovy buttons. Never heard this song before. She talks to me and tells me all about this little thing that she's got with her grandson with Pete the cat, Pete the blue cat, and his buttons and his white shoes. And there's like this whole storybook and songs and everything with this little Pete the cat guy. Isn't he cute? His little whiskers. So he loses his buttons. So basically what happens is this cat, he's a little bit got up to shenanigans. He's got his favorite yellow shirt, and he's got these beautiful 4 groovy buttons in yellow, blue, green, and red. And then all of a sudden, boing, off pops a button. And he doesn't cry because buttons come and buttons go. Oh my gosh. So I fixed it so that it can't really come off. And then on the inside, there's another button. You can pull it. See that? You can pull it so that it goes back up. And then when you close up his shirt, it hides inside. See? And then he's got his button there again. Isn't that cute? I came up with that idea all by myself. All by myself. And the jacket, actually, I made... the jacket I made on my own too. The pattern was a blog, and I'll put the information below and on the screen. And it was a blog pattern, free one, and you just followed it while you read it online. So yeah, I did a couple of modifications. I changed the way I did the face. I did one face. I'll put a picture up here of the face that I did do. And yeah, it looked kind of scary, so I changed it and made the eyes a little narrower and pointier, like in the video and on the book. And I made the nose considerably smaller because it was way too big. It actually looked like a beak. You actually look like a beak, a bird, a big blue bird. But now it looks like a cat. He's got whiskers. And he's got a cute tail. And all I did here was I just pulled the wool back after I finished it. And when I was threading the wool, I pulled it so that it would stick up like that. It would curl, just like in the book. His little coat. This is all crocheted on a 4mm hook. Yes. I have 2 hooks, a 4 and a 4.5, that are nice. The rest of them are just little ones that I use for knitting. I pull my stitches up when I lose a stitch or something. But isn't he cute? I just love him. So yeah, I enjoyed it. It only took me like 2 days to make him too. I was obsessed, just obsessed. But I left all my projects out at the trailer. And as you well know, we've had fires out there like crazy. So we haven't been going out because the smoke and the air quality has been horrible. But we just got word that the smoke is fine, or the air quality is better and good. There's no more boil water in effect, so we can actually drink the water out of the taps at the trailer. And they've allowed the people and the families to go back into their homes in Lac Du Bonnet. So, which means there's the fire ban danger is low now in around the area where we have our trailer. So yeah, we're going to be back out there. I'm going to be back out there. The Whiteshell, though, is still on fire. So our big Whiteshell Provincial Forest and Provincial Park is closed and evacuated. So we still have to take care and make sure we don't have any fires out at the trailer or any open fires and barbecues. Keep them all away from, the flammable stuff. But otherwise, we're looking good. So yeah, so this is Pete the cat with his groovy buttons and his white shoes. Amazing. I love him. I love him. Putting him back here so he can watch us here. There, you can sit with the cat and the rat. That's cute. Or cat and the mouse. And a couple of gnomes. Goodness gracious. I'm going to take the gnomes out to the trailer. I'm leaving on Tuesday morning, and I'm taking my oldest out for a couple of days, just to spend a couple of days out at the trailer. And I'm going to take a photo shoot with these little guys in the forest. So stay tuned for that. I'll put those posts on YouTube. I'm not on Facebook as much anymore, and I'm all off of Instagram. I don't know what happened to that account. And more and more I've been seeing a lot of people that I follow on YouTube. They've been having troubles with Instagram and their accounts and stuff. So I'm glad I'm gone. I was having so much trouble on that platform with posting, and I just went, that's enough of that. Okay, so what other FOs do I have? Just those 3 little guys. And I have been working on my my May socks for the Sox-A-Long 2025 that Diane from My Pink Bathtub and I are running this year. So get in on that. I'll have a bunch of details on that in a bit. So this is the Barocco yarn that I picked for May. Isn't that pretty? I do a 2x2 cuff for 15 rows, 1 row of purling, 60 rows of leg, heel flap and gusset I did in a slip stitch heel, and another 54 rows of plain knitting again, and then a wedge toe. And these are going to be, these are size medium large, I'd say, about size 9. And they're going to be a gift for someone this time around. And I have finished, I'll pull out the ball, there's the ball band. It's just Barocco sock yarn. This year I pulled out all of my commercial yarn and I'm making it all up every month into socks. And then I will have used up all my commercial yarn and I will have 12 pairs of socks at least, if not for gifts or for myself and for Walter. So I've done the leg part of the second one and I've already done the heel. I'm just going to do, it looks like I've got about 40 rows of the foot left to do, and then I can do the toe and I'm all done. So those will be done for May. Diane's already got hers finished. Her May socks are finished. Oh my gosh. She was so happy. I saw her yesterday. I'll talk about that in just chit chat. So my big whip that I did bring home was my Lucerne tank top by Audrey Baroga. Oh, that's the back. I've got lots of hanging things here because I had 3 balls of Rico from this Rico Fantasy DK, and I got this from Value Village, our charity or our thrift store here in the city. So this is the 350-gram balls here, and then because I ran out, because I like them long, I like my tops long, I used a drops bell for the brown, and this is really nice. This has got a really nice full twisted rib is the top, is the straps. So that's full twisted rib. So it's a twisted purl and a twisted knit stitch on both directions. You go back and forth for a while, and then you go into the stocking stitch, and she does a really, really nice edging. I'll show you on the, okay, so this is the edging for the armhole. See how it's got little bumps? And on the inside, it's really pretty too. It does this really pretty, I actually like this design too. It's like it's a slip stitch style edge. It's really nice. It's not a full I-cord, but close, right? So yeah, so I am going to continue in this brown until this 1 ball of drops bell that I've got left. And then I'm going to add this purple. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera. This purple, this is drops cotton light. And I'm going to do maybe a few rows in this if I still need more. And I got the sun coming in from that window. And I might do a lace, a little bit of a lace border I thought would look nice. And maybe a picot edge, just something different on the bottom. Yeah, so I'm going to play around with that. This is a V-neck. So it's got a V in the front and it's got a scoop in the back. And I guess it could be reversible if you wanted it to be. So yeah, so I've been working through that. I'll show you I have a nice picture of the pattern. Yeah, here it is, the Lucerne. There, the Lucerne by Audrey Borrego Designs. She's retired from designing right now, so she's put all her patterns for free. So be sure to go check those patterns out. I am putting, instead of putting details on each individual pattern below, I'm going to put the link to my Ravelry project pages, and you can go ahead and look anything up you like from there, okay? If you can't use Ravelry and you'd like some help with that, you can be certain I can answer any questions. Either leave a comment or send me an email at SoxyNanaAlice@gmail.com. Okay, what else? Oh, and I'm also been working on my granny stripe blanket. This is using all of my leftover scrap yarn from my socks and fingering weight yarn held double. When I started this a while back, I have started a granny square type blanket. First I did the granny square blanket. I did a corner to corner with triple and then double. I didn't like it. So then I just went, I'm just going to do a granny stripe. And it is turning out amazing. I really, really, really am enjoying this. So I've gotten that far. I have no idea how wide it is. I just held it across me like this and went, oh, that's good. And then started going back and forth, doing little triple trebles, granny clusters all the way across, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So yeah, that is it for my whips and my FOs, because all of the rest of the stuff is out at the trailer. So I did have Diane. I keep saying so. Everything's so. And then I keep going. Sorry about that, guys. I had the ladies over yesterday for coffee, craft, and chat. Okay? Walter went to visit his dad out in the country, and he said, you don't have to come. I went, honest? Really? That's cool. So I sent a message out to Diane, to Maylin, and to Bev, all living close by within 15 minutes of me, to see if they wanted to come for a coffee, craft, and chat day. Everybody said yes. They all came at different times. Diane came first, and she's from My Pink Bathtub. She and I are doing the Sox-A-Long 2025 together on Ravelry. I'll talk about that again in a bit. But she and I videoed our drawing of our colors for June socks, because I'm going to be at the trailer. She's going to be in the city or at her place. So I don't know if we'll be getting together to do the actual video. So I'm going to be putting the video for the end of May, beginning of June for the Sox-A-Long. I'm going to be kind of mashing it all together. She's still going to do the slideshow though for me. That'll be great. I love it. I love the way she edits. Anyways, so she brought, because I mentioned on the Second Cup Diaries, have you guys watched the Second Cup Diaries yet? If you don't, that's fine. If you just like podcasts, just watch podcasts. But she brought me a bunch of crochet hooks. Cool, hey? These ones are flat on both sides. She said they were no-name brand or something. They were just cheap on Amazon. So I just thought, well, I'd put a pleat out on my Second Cup Diaries because I've only got two. Mine are here. These are mine. These are my two here. And these are actually called Pony Easy Grip. And I found them. But I don't want to pay $40 for a set and $50 for shipping, okay? You hear me? I can't do that. I can't. It just hurts my feelings. That's $100 for a bunch of crochet hooks, for a few crochet hooks. These, she said, they were pretty cheap. This is an N. Look at the size of that. But it's flat. I'm showing you a big one because it's flat on both sides, right? And thank you so much to everyone that commented on my Second Cup Diaries. I will say thank you again in my next Second Cup, for my next Second Cup vlog, because I didn't know that there were pencil holders and knife holders, and I'm a knife holder. I never knew that. And it's funny because I used to hold it like a pencil. This is the way my grandma taught me how to crochet, right? Like this, like you use more of a wrist motion, but my wrist always hurts. So I switched to this way, and now I do it this way. I put my finger up on and to hold the wool once in a while too on there, but I do hold it down here. These ones are just, I don't know if they're the same. They're slightly shorter. There's more, if you can see that here. All right, they're the same length, but see how the blue one it's up higher, this rubber. So this is actually more comfortable because these ones, I hold them right at the end and I push on this part. These ones, I can actually hold them right at the edge, like right on this little knobby thing here. So I'm going to see about getting me some of these. She said they were really cheap, and I wonder if we can get these at like Michael's or somewhere. But they're soft too, just like mine. Mine are soft too. But yeah, I didn't know that. I'm a knife holder. I hold my crochet hook like a knife. So just like knitting, it's the same deal. I mean, you could be a thrower, you could be a picker, you could be a continental, you could be a flicker, and you could be a knife holder, or you could be. It's really cool the way that a knife holder or a pencil holder. I thought that was just so cool. I'm sorry, I'm giddy. Too much coffee here today already. So yeah, thank you so much, Dan, for bringing those over for me to check out and to get a feel for and see if I like them. And yeah, they're very comfortable, very comfortable. And yeah, so, but you know, I know too, tools make the deal, okay? The tools are the thing that make your craft enjoyable. If you've got the right tools to do the job and they're comfortable for you, then it's a beautiful thing. Yeah. Okay. That was that. Then, oh, Bev came too. Bev brought me a beautiful bag from Bad Anna's yarn store in BC. She went to BC. She retired recently, and she went to BC to visit her sister. And this Bad Anna's was actually Anne Hunt. No, not Anne Hunt. Sorry, excuse me. Anne, who has Long Way Homestead in Manitoba, she used to own this store, which was kind of neat, nostalgic. Look at that sheep. He's a ewe. No, not a ewe. He's a ram. He's got horns. Doesn't he look like Burt Reynolds? Okay, I'm dating myself, but doesn't he look like Burt Reynolds? That's be bad. So this is a nice backpack style. So I'm going to be using this out at the trailer to take my knitting down onto the common area to sit and do my crocheting and knitting there. Oh, I'm a crocheter now. I've always been a crocheter, but because I left all my projects at the trailer, I thought that I was going to be going back, and then we had all those bloody fires happening. Oh, did I tell you about the fires? I hope I did. Okay, there was one more thing, and it's on the floor. Hang on one second, I'll be right back. So Maylin, look at that. I have 3 ladies over, and they brought treats. We had little chocolate square thingies. Man, they were delicious. And I had cinnamon buns too. Thank you, Diane, and thank you, Maylin. Thank you, ladies, for coming and making my Sunday special. That's for sure. Maylin brought me these. They're a size large, ladies large, sock blockers. She got them at the thrift store, and she said that she had no idea they were way too big for anybody that she knows. So, hey, Walter's got like size 13 feet, but these are about a size 9, 10 ladies. So they're going to be perfect for like my daughter and for gifts, what have you. So thank you so much, Maylin. So yeah, that was amazing. It was a wonderful day. I had a great day yesterday. I hope we get a chance to do it again. But of course, it is coming into summer. I am going to the trailer for the summer. And yeah, so Diane and I did the video a little early, and we picked our colors. We picked our wool. I'm not going to show you. I'm going to wait till the end of the month, because I might be doing the video by myself and drawing the names from the chatter thread for the pattern prize and drawing the name for the winning socks for the month of May. Just a quick recap I'll put in here. We'll talk about Sox-A-Long 2025. Okay, I'm good. Hopefully just put in our little intro thing there. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and tell you a little bit about that, because there's been a lot of new subscribers. And in case you are new because of the, or maybe not, and don't know about the Sox-A-Long that we're running, Diane from My Pink Bathtub and I are doing a free Sox-A-Long 2025. You can join in all year, every month. We put an FO thread up on Ravelry, and you can enter you join the group, and you subscribe to Diane, and you subscribe to me, and then that way you can get notified if you're winning, if you win anything, etc., and any changes. We do want to see a full pair of adult socks in the FO thread, whatever wool, whatever means you make them, with the exception of knitting machine knitting. Okay, guys, no knitting machine, circular knitting sock knitters, but you can crochet, you can nail bind, you can loom knit, you can knit by hand with just knitting needles, you can do magic loop, you can do DPNs, you can do flexi flips, we don't care. You can do DK socks, you can do worsted weight socks, you can do fingering weight socks, okay? And yeah, just have fun. And there's so many people. We've got over 300 now in the group. A few more have come from wherever in the past little while. I am so happy that everybody is joining in. Yeah, so we're getting like upwards of anywhere between 100 and 200 pairs of socks a month to choose from. Like we do a random number picker, and we pick a winner for a physical prize every month. The FO thread is closed on the last day of the month at 12 noon Central Standard Time. I close the thread, so if you don't get in time, you can put your socks into the next day. I will open up the thread for the following month. put them in the next one. You can start them anytime. We don't care. Whips are welcome. Double dipping is encouraged. So yeah, and if you know anybody that's doing make-alongs for socks, please share it in the chatter thread. And I even went over to the Crazy Sock Ladies chatter thread. She's not doing the summer sock camp this year. She's, bless her, she's got so much happening with her family, her lovely family, graduations and what have you. She's got people coming in and out, so she's not going to be able to have the time to do the Sox-A-Long that she does in the summer. So yeah, by all means, come over and join in ours. It's running right through to the end of December 2025. This, we also have a gift of a free pattern just for the chatter thread. So if you're in the chatter thread, there's lots of people in there chatting, helping everybody out, helping each other out, and you can show off whatever you like in there. You don't have to just show off socks. If you're making something that's taking your fancy and you can't get your socks done this month and you're making a sweater instead, throw in the sweater. Let's see what you're making. We have bundles. I have bundles set up in there for all of the different socks, for different patterns, free patterns, colorwork patterns, lace patterns, all kinds of bundles of socks in there. And I also have a page just for the subscribers, the people that are there that have YouTube channels. So if you'd like your YouTube channel added to the list for everyone to share, by all means, send me an email or send me a message in Ravelry with your information, and I'll add that in. What else? Boy, I'm talking fast today. I think I've had 2 cups of coffee only. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Okay, so yeah, Diane's going to do her magic with the editing and do a full slideshow of all of the socks that are in for May. I will add that to the video that I do at the trailer, where I'm going to pull the winner for May for this chatter thread and for the FO thread. And then yeah, hopefully we won't have a mail strike. In case of a mail strike, we will discuss with the winners what they would like us to do, what is the options for the month if we have a mail strike here in Canada, okay? And that's kind of, a tough one, right? Yeah, so we showed our prizes for May, and it's a sock set, and yeah, it's a looks like a Pride Month kind of sock set. So yeah, be sure to check out my video at the end of the month. It's my turn to do the video, so it will be on my channel the end of May, beginning of June, as soon as I get it uploaded. It might take a bit to get it uploaded from the trailer because data and Wi-Fi is definitely at a premium up there, so things take a little bit longer to get going. Okay. I think that's all I have for you today. I am going to, I'm at home right now, so, and today is Tuesday for you, but I will have recorded this on Monday and edited and uploaded it, so I will be back out of the trailer. So you guys take care, and yeah, have a great couple of weeks, and if you'd like to continue watching me on the Second Cup Diaries, by all means. If it's not your thing, so be it. But I do have a little bit of crafty stuff on those days as well. Anyways, we'll talk to you in a couple of weeks when I see you for the May Sox-A-Long 2025 episode where I pull the winners. Good luck, everybody, and be sure to get in on the action. Take care. Knit with love, folks. Bye now. Mwah.